So I decided to come out and get a quick bike ride in, and I've never been down this street before, and it's right near my house, or my trailer I should say. But this is what I like about Florida, like the frickin' nature is everywhere. You know, like I can hear the frogs across the street. There was a turtle, Mr. Turtle. Timmy the turtle was over here just about 2 seconds ago. You got all kinds of ducks. You got all kinds of ducks over there. And just the wildlife, the plants, the vegetation. You can hear the thunder booming in the distance. It just rained. I'm not feeling any mosquitoes. Light, it's a little drizzle right now, but yeah, there's just something like just right now before the sun comes down, this place is gonna, at nighttime, I can guarantee you this place is loud with frogs at night. Like, we had a flooded yard down the street from my house, and it sounded like somebody was saying, help me, the way the frog was. I was like, what the fuck is that? You know? And like I walked outside, and I'm like going, who is that? And I look outside, and I'm like looking at the yard, and there's all these eyes, and I said, oh, that's got to be frogs. Then one night I came outside when I first moved here, and I heard the screaming coming from a tree. Well, this big raccoon was, I don't know if they were mating, or he was just mauling this raccoon, or that raccoon was in the wrong neighborhood or something. But he was like ripping this fucking raccoon's like ear, like oh, there's blood all over the tree and shit. I grabbed this motherfucker by the tail and went, I don't give a fuck if you got rabies. You ain't beating up another little baby in front of me. We don't play. I have a low tolerance for violence on raccoon violence. I do. It's something they don't talk about in the media, but it's a real thing. It'd be funny if that came on like CNN with fucking douchebag Anderson Cooper. That guy's such a fucking dork. That dude would read anything that they put in front of him and try to tell you. You know, I was listening to a podcast earlier. I forget the guy's name. He's an Italian guy. He goes all over the place and meets people. Not Anthony Bourdain, but this other dude. But he was like, you know, they do these little things where they stop the podcast. And talk about blah, blah, blah news. If you're tired of being lied to, this is and I just wanted to say, bro, why would you even, well, we know why you goof up there. See, they're starting to come around now. They're like, yeah, you got an intruder. That's what that is. I've never heard a bird like that before. That shit sounds like a pterodactyl. You know, his little segue was, you know, he's getting probably about $10,000 every time he mentions their name. But, you know, I understand, you know, cash is king, you know what I mean? But it's like, dude, you really think that any fucking news is non-agendic? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just, I mean, it's like when, he's coming back around again. You better not shit on me. That's so funny. It's time to go. It's just so funny to like when like what was that shit called? It didn't really go that far. It escapes me now. The fucking oil, not hemp oil, but not THC oil. I forget. You know, they used to sell that shit in the thing for like CBD oil. You know, it's like all these companies did was dump a bunch of fucking olive oil in a vial and put maybe a 0.2% of, you know what I mean? And make the shit not work. I remember I bought the Charlotte's Web brand, and that shit, I bought the highest, most potent motherfucking one, and that shit did nothing. Then I bought, this is way before I was getting off of drugs. It was like 2016. I don't know if I had my neck surgery yet, but you could buy CBD crystals, right? I wasn't even thinking. And you had to buy a special pipe to smoke it out of. I was just in so much fucking pain with my neck, and I was trying to get off of pain pills, and it was before I took Kratom. And, you know, it was like you had to buy a $40 thing, and then I was like, man, this shit looks like shards of like meth. You know what I mean? Like, what is this shit? You know, and it's kind of like that dabs shit or terp or whatever the fuck is it, dabs. I don't know. That what do you call it? THC oil concentrate. I don't want nothing to do with that shit, bro. I ain't smoking. No, they put all kinds of isolate, like alcohol, and fucking like paint thinner. I don't know. I'm not fucking with anything like that. You know, I mean, how high do you need to get?